was when he would feel that spiritual warfare. And into the students.
What in the world is going on? I totally understand how this is going to be a very polarizing video and topic, but I just can't anymore. It's just too much. And please just hear my heart in this video. Please just hear me out before you freak out and make a judgment. But I'm not sure about you guys, but I have yet to see once these eyes actually shed a tear. I mean, you can pat your eye all you want right here, but I have yet to actually see tears come from these eyes. But now, with that being said, I think we can all agree, at the very least, that something fishy is going on with this situation, this op. And something I just want to get off my heart here to you guys, as a Christian, right, as a believer in Jesus Christ, how this op has been absolutely insane for the church. I mean, it really has, because right here, just my heart to you guys, take it or leave it, from love, okay? You don't have to agree with what I'm going to say here, but I just need to speak it out there. I felt gaslit when it first happened, everything went down, because I'm not sure if you guys remember when Erika spoke the first time about this. She did that like YouTube video or whatever live, and I got the creepiest feeling from that speech that she was giving. And it was like 2 days after the event, after, September 10th, and everything was still kind of very confusing. There was, the dust didn't settle yet, not sure what's going on. A lot of just information out there, not like, just complete confusion, right? And I wasn't sure what to believe in everything. It just seemed very confusing. But then to watch that interview, or not, it wasn't an interview, it was like Kirk just giving a speech or a word about where she was. I got the creepiest feeling spiritually watching that. And I just felt gaslit from brothers and sisters that I love, by the way, brothers and sisters I love in the Lord, where they did not get that same feeling. And they just took it as, well, everyone grieves differently. I get that, but this was different than just, so people grieve differently. There was something off on a spiritual level. And it was just weird, where I got that discernment, and it wasn't just me, but Alina as well. And it was just weird, right? But then to kind of be gaslit by other brothers and sisters, that if we dare even bring that up, then, it was like a point of division, where, well, you're just being evil or wicked, you're not giving grace, or, have an understanding. But this was something deeper, something very spiritual. And then now, the further we get and the more that we see unfold, the weirder it gets. I mean, it just gets weirder and weirder every day. And it's becoming painfully obvious. Again, take it or leave it. It's becoming painfully obvious that it's not what it seems. Whatever they are telling us is not the truth. That's not to say I know what the truth is. I know there's a lot of people out there going down rabbit holes trying to tell you that they know the truth. I'm not here to tell you that I know what the actual truth is. All I know is something's not adding up, and there's something off, very spiritually off, with this situation and with her as a individual. Something very disturbing, spiritually speaking. And what I'm so disturbed about is the manipulation and the using of religion, using the name of Jesus, using Christianity as a smokescreen. And it actually infuriates me as a believer, as a follower of Jesus. It really frustrates me this entire false light, right, conservative movement completely using the name of Jesus, using Christianity as a smokescreen for a political agenda. And it's just so mind-numbing to see the majority of the church under this spell, that then you just feel gaslit for having a different belief, and you are discerning something different and something very dark going on. And if you dare bring it up, you're then blacklisted. You're looked at as someone who's wicked or whatever. And it's just too much, guys. It's just too much. Just wanted to voice this to you guys. I'm sure I'm not alone here with feeling that something is off, especially with her eyes. What was that? It was just bizarre. It almost seems spiritual, like the spiritual realm in the veil is like thinning, and you're starting to see it come out and manifest in the physical realm. And it's just too much. I mean, it was such a very spiritual situation because it was such a dividing line within the church, but even with like the political system, because people's hearts were truly revealed that day, especially with the left and people who were celebrating it. Again, whatever you believe on that situation, just take it at face value. People were celebrating the assassination of an individual who has children. Let that sink in for a second. The level of wickedness that we're dealing with here on on the world stage. Yeah, that's just my little voice. Just want to share this to you guys that you're not alone if you felt gaslit within the church. And again, to brothers and sisters who don't agree with me on it, please don't get mad at me. I love you. We just have a disagreement here. I just see things differently, and I had a different discernment. I had a different feeling in my gut when I watched her talk. And I don't think it was just a different level of grieving. I think there's something else weirder going on, but I don't know what exactly it is. And I actually think it's part of the op that everyone is just in these rabbit holes trying to find it. And good luck. You're just a dog chasing your tail. You're never going to get to the actual truth. That's how enemy just bombards us with different information, half truth, half lies, to keep us so distracted while other things are going on. I think ultimately the main thing to know is just the truth is not on the surface level, and we'll just have to accept that and just know there's something going on, but look at the bigger picture and see that there is a political agenda going on, there is manipulation, and that we just want to make sure that we're not being manipulated, that we're not being deceived, and that we just continue to focus upon the Lord, praying for discernment, praying for wisdom, being wise as a serpent, but innocent and gentle as a dove. So, yeah, that's my little rant on it. I saw that video and it just was bizarre, and it just gets more bizarre every day. So, yeah, let me know what you think, right? Truly, if you felt gaslit as well and how you felt, or if you don't think there's anything wrong with it, then can you explain to me why you think everything's fine and why you believe that? Yeah, love you guys all so much. God bless. Remember, the just shall live by faith.